We've got Mick the Brit right there, and Mick, it's a good thing we've got a high-angle shot, otherwise you would get lost in the crowd. We wouldn't be able to see you.
Well, thanks, Dave. And we're on HD, high definition. I said, do I need to go in makeup? They said, makeup? You need plastic surgery.
Well, Mick, it's great to have you. We saw you last time in Charlotte, and you are back in the Buffalo Theater of Operations. And Captain Sa, you and I went out for a great lunch over at the Anchor Bar. We saw Ivano Toscani. As soon as you got off the plane, you said, I got to have those Anchor Bar wings.
That's right, yeah. And it was great. And am I thinking we're quite close to Canada here, General?
You are correct. You can swim across the river here.
Right. I saw a billboard. It said, drink Canada dry. Now, that sounds like a challenge to me. What do you think of my chances?
Mick, I think you could. And let me ask you this, Mick. You got enough fuel in the tank to last you the next 2 hours?
About 7/8.
That is not good. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I need to fuel you up. Let's get Bob Fiore of Heaven Hill Distillers. Mick, come on up here. We need to bring you up. I want to make sure you're properly fueled. I don't want 7/8. I want you on a full tank. So here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to take my microphone. I'm going to tell our director that I'm going to actually move here to the front to our ice sculpture that we will talk about in just a little bit. Lieutenants, if you are listening at home, you've got to see it's an ice sculpture with 2 cigars. You can actually pour your libation into the bottom of the cigar, and it goes right in a little spigot, and it goes right into your mouth. It's got the Smoke on the Water 3 logo. We're going to talk more about it. It is absolutely sensational. It is fantastic. Now, here's what we're going to do. Mick, you're only at 7/8 of a tank, right?
Correct.
You need to be at a full tank to get your optimal performance. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get Bob over here. Where is Bob? Bob, let's go ahead and bring the libations. Now, we've got 2. Now, you are, next month it's going to be National Bourbon Heritage Month.
Absolutely.
Bourbon is the quintessential
Yeah.
American spirit. Let me just bring you over this way, Bob. There you go. All right, and I'll pop over here. Make sure all the cameras can see us. And by the way, those of you watching at home, you can actually see Mick the Brit about to get fueled up. So what do we have here, Bob? We've got 2 different spirits.
Yes, we have the Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage 2004, one of my personal favorites. We also have the Henry McKenna 10-year-old single barrel bonded bourbon.
Bonded bourbon. Now, what are the proofs on these?
First one is 86 proof. The second one's a little higher test at 100.
He's got to there is no low lead for Mick the Brit. He's got to have high test. And tell me about the McKenna.
Well, it's the one of a kind. It's the only 10-year-old bottled and bond single barrel bourbon in the market.
All right, we're going to do 2 things. First of all, we're going to give him 2 shots. So we're going to do the McKenna, which is, what did you say on the proof?
100.
50% alcohol by volume. Mick, open up the tank, please. Tilt back. That's 1. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Mick, get in position, please, if you will.
Okay.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Outstanding. Nice job, Mick the Brit.
Thank you.